No. Yes. What the hell is Logi LDA Web X host?
No.
Xbox app?
No idea.
Web X host. What the fuck is that? Update I want. Team type. Out of table. Disabled. Microsoft Teams. That's disabled. Teams is disabled. Yeah, because that's fucking Skype is like high. Startup impact high. Like, well, fuck you, man. You're trying to fine tune this machine to get like the best output possible, especially for the podcast. I don't turn off my security for sure. Cool. Thing.
What the fuck is my Skype
Yeah, cool.
right now?
Skype is definitely put it on here. I mean, Skype is great. I only want to use it when I want to use it, not for it to be good. But the connection's been really good. You can see me, obviously.
Everything looks pretty good so far.
Here's Johnny. Fucking need an ad blocker.
Ad blocker. Yeah, just go to Google, type in ad blocker. It'll be one of your extensions. It works right away. It takes 2 seconds to download.
I'll do it after because all I'm gonna do is watch like 30 seconds and then I'm good. I just think if I have a good connection right now, I don't want to fuck jinx it.
All right.
Oh shit, he's in the beanie.
Yo, the beanie's where it's at.
So see the Yankees hat I got? I got on a plane and I got it and it says big HWD. Alright, so it's like dude, brand new hat sitting. Look at my hair. Holy fuck. No longer.
You look like a fucking.
Yeah.
You look like a piece of broccoli. Fucking. Yo, it's broccoli stalk Terry.
So I get on the plane, and this hat's there, and it's brand new in like a 5150 like starter hat. So I'm like, cool. And I tell the kids are like, what is that on the side of the hat? It says it's BHWD. And Justine's like, what is BW? I was like, big, huge, wide dick. And she was like, what the fuck is that? Fucking awesome.
Fucking soda can, Matt.
Soda King and Billy Bob. Uh-oh, lost the video on there. Why?
Easy come, easy go.
Fucking bastard. You know, just when you think you're doing something wrong. Well, let's play it by ear, I guess. Episode 2.
So today John Hamp came over.
Oh shit, perfect.
Yeah, Hamp came over. I charged up my fucking skateboard. He used the bike, I used the board, and we went for a little stroll, a little scenic ride. It's perfect, man.
That's perfect.
We got back
That's good
here.
to hear.
But yeah, we got back here, and I'm like, yo, Ham, if you want to hang around for a bit, doing the podcast in a little while. He's like, I don't know, I'm tired.
Our friends get gun shy.
I get it.
I do too. I understand.
Sherry does the same shit. Got to be outside the camera. Sherry, if you're in here, you know who I'm talking to.
I don't mind it. I like being right. I like being up front. Like we said, some people like to run out in the front and be like there and like hanging out to dry, and other people don't want to.
Yeah. Well, look. First time I streamed, it was a little nerve-wracking.
It is what it is.
It's whatever.
The first time streaming with me and you, and then Kurt was doing there, that was like, dude, that was like an iconic moment. That was beautiful.
I think we might need to relive that. We might need to relive that.
Kurt, you watch them and you fucking hate that. He hates that.
But also secretly loves it.
I want to say, for the record of episode 2, my man watched the wrong screen the whole time he raced. Like, that's got to be a fucking record.
There will be nothing that tops that fucking video.
I can't. Because the story we're gonna tell in a while is like, it's just the icing on the cake. The shit that happens is just fucking hilarious, man. It's just how we handle it too. It's super funny.
All right, we you know, let's fucking dive into that, because I feel like people need. I know people have heard about it, but I don't know if everybody's fucking seen it. So let's jump in to fuck and Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. My video's glitchy, but you can still hear my audio, so hopefully it's coming through fucking clear.
Yeah, it's not super clear, but I think it's at least understandable. Yeah, if anybody in the chat has a hard time hearing Matt, just let us know. We'll see if we can sort things out.
We're gonna make adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is only the second podcast, so
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
we're figuring it out.
But also too, like when the download and the uploads is incredible. That's like,
Oh, you're definitely breaking up right now.
all right, how is that?
Good so far.
Let's shut the video off. Why? You know what? Let's do this. Yes.
Look, just turn off just turn off Twitch. Keep your camera feed on my OBS at least. Unless even that's gonna do weird shit, I guess.
Well, even this camera sucks huge fucking balls.
Balls. Is it your Nexico or is it your onboard camera?
This right here, which is great.
What?
You know what? Before we do anything, let me run out and do something really quick because I might have a solution. I thought about this yesterday.
All right, go ahead.
1 second. All right, making some modifications on my end.
Modifications.
Real quick though.
Fuck
I
did
did
you
read it earlier. Now, I am on Discord with you, and Discord does run hand in hand with Twitch. But if I'm trying to walk Twitch and go out with Discord, You're doing the same thing, but you're going live, so we'll try this real quick.
Well, I'm going through OBS, Discord, and I'm on Twitch. You only need Discord. You don't need to be running Twitch or nothing else, unless you want to be able to see what's going on. But I would argue that maybe looking at the channel through your phone might be better. Nice.
I don't know if you can see, but you literally read fucking mouth. you knew what I was doing.
We're on that wavelength.
You knew I was like, yo, I have an idea. You're like, yep, I know where you are. Because I want to be able to read the chat. I want to be able to be 100% involved.
Yeah, right.
But also, I don't want to hear you on this. Right. So I'm like, hey, buddy. Nice. Okay. I feel like with how fast this is moving, I shouldn't have a problem, but... Oh, dude, that looks way better. Can't hear myself, but... Can you still hear me?
Yep.
I can still see the chat. Perfect. And you can see me in there? Oh, nope. I just went out.
No, you're good. What happens is, like, if Discord gets minimized, it shuts your fucking video off for whatever reason.
Okay. All right. So, to the cataclysmic fail, which is our joy.
Our baby. This is our baby. All right, so guys, here's the setup. The setup is this. Me, Matt, and our boy Kurt, we're playing Mario Kart. And we're taking turns racing, whatever.
We convince him to play because we always, it's about the camaraderie of playing back and forth and just having someone to race, no matter if you win or lose, whatever, just play. And then he does say in the beginning, he said there is a probability, because he does not play video games at all. And he says at the forefront, there is a probability that I can beat you at least once. He starts going into like hypothesis and theory, and I don't really give a shit playing games as a kid. If you don't play games, I'm kicking your ass every time. So, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the setup. He's talking shit, basically. Talking shit, and then the race starts, and like not too long into the race, he loses where he is. Meaning, he's watching the wrong fucking screen. And I start picking up on this. Like Matt's busy racing, but I pick up on I forget who the fuck he was. He was like he was towing or something. But he like kept driving in circles or driving into the ditch. And then
what happened was I jumped. I tried to make a jump in the ghost in one of the ghost tracks where you need a feather to make this jump to cross and cut through one of the things. And I tried to jump, and immediately when I said that, you were watching my screen, and he was like, oh, and I'm watching my screen, and I was like, I need a feather to jump that. And immediately you controller, because I have my name Terry on the bottom, and you look at him.
I look over because I'm like, is his button presses matching up with what's happening on screen? And I'm like, wait, no, wait. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And then Matt passes the fucking finish line, and doesn't he go into a showboating fit? I told you, I'm fucking this and that and the other thing. And I just look over at Matt. We don't say a fucking thing. Matt knows exactly what happened without me saying a goddamn thing. And we just let him roll with it. And it's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. So, look.
When he's like, I beat you, you bitch. He doesn't even call me a bitch. He's like, bitch.
Yeah. So funny, dude. Yep.
And the pickup that we have, like the fire delivery, because we've been, like, dude, I have that with a lot of, like, not a lot of people, but, like, the deliverable, immediately when that happens, you put your arm, I
just touch your shoulder.
And then immediately, Kurt's like, I beat you, and immediately in my brain, like in milliseconds, I high five him. I'm like, yeah.
All right.
You're good sinking. I'm sinking. You pails are. I'm like, yeah, you did it.
Yo, Matt, if there's a way to turn your mic gain down a little bit, try that. You're clipping on me a little bit. And then we're gonna show that fucking video. If you can see, it's already pre-rolled at the top.
Try that for me.
That's good. That's good. Sounds good so far. All right, guys, let's take a look at this video, and we're gonna watch it more than once. Don't worry.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
My favorite.
No! I think you need the feather jump.
It was the feather thing.
I won! I fucking won! I told you it was probable! Yeah, dude!
He fucking loves it.
Yeah, if you see that was freaking amazing. Here you go. This is how it's never getting deleted. No!
Freaking deleted.
Bro, that was
There's no point where you're like, revel in it.
I told you I was gonna do it! I told you I was gonna do it! I told you!
He fucking told you.
Listen, you ain't never gonna beat me. Never gonna beat me. I said, well, it's highly probable. Statistically speaking, I can beat you at one thing at least once. And it just happened, and I told you I'd stand up, and I was fucking. That was so good. Good job, man. Oh my god. Great. That was great. That was. Oh.
All right, one more.
One more time. It's so good. Fucking amazing. Fast as he took so much shit for.
No! I think you need to.
Look at the top screen. Nothing's happening. He's just going off the edge every fucking time.
How the fuck do you do that, dude?
I won! I fucking won!
Dude, I think 100% to like really do it justice is we should take because we could just write metal riffs. Let's just talk to like Neil and have him sample like the SpongeBob thing, like I won. Bro, how fucking hilarious would that be? Like, dude, I won. Oh, you will. I told you it was
Yo, it's
possible.
out of control. That shit is out of control.
The best is like when we're sitting, our reaction is the best. We're like just, you know what really that comes down to is no one's safe. Not even me or you. We're safe. No one's safe.
No. If it's your nuts on the fucking block, that's it.
I'm fucking whacking them. I'm punching my own nuts. That is. Tell you what.
Statistically speaking, I can beat you at one thing at least once. And it just happened, and I told you I'd stand up, and I was fucking. That was so good. Good job, man. Oh my god.
Funny.
Yo, that shit fucking kills me. It will never get old. Never.
No.
Never.
Never. It was how long ago? Like a year and a half ago.
No, dude, it was like 2 years ago.
Wow, 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's fucking
dude.
crazy.
2 years ago, we're still cracking up over that shit.
It's pretty incredible.
The talk and the when he see even in the video because we were talking before. I think we had all before too. Where he's like, I didn't play, but you know, one time probable I could beat you, and I'm like, no. The reaction is just the best because these fucking toads just drive around in circles, man. Like, How do you watch the wrong screen the whole time?
He's got a gift. He's got a fucking gift.
You have a gift. You have a gift. Oh man,
running down my neck.
So fucking great. So I do want to tell that other story of my story of the week.
Oh yeah, I heard this story, guys. You guys are gonna fucking either love it or you're gonna really hate it. So fucking strap yourselves in.
Grab your shit because it's about to go down.
Yeah, it's something.
It's fucking hilarious. So
Matt, can you move the camera to your right a little bit? Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I inspect buildings for like a living. So I go to sites and I do a lot of sites where like it's always a mixed bag. There's nothing like I don't have an ordinary job. I fly, do stuff. There's always like variables and crazy stuff. With that being said and setting like the tone, I go to these new construction buildings and it's in Orlando. My job literally my job, listen to this, I'm going to share it, whatever. I'll probably get, if I get fired, it makes it even fucking funnier. I site, and I eat like, the day before, I eat a bunch of like meat sticks, go to Costco with the kids, eat a bunch of stuff, whatever. So in the morning time, I have a coffee, because I'm tired, I have to drive like 4 hours away and then 4 hours back. I got like 8.5, 9 hour drive of the day. I know it sounds brutal, it is. It's a long time. So I get to site, and my stomach hurts, and I'm like, oh God, man, I think I might have to use the bathroom. So I get a call from like my office from Kyle, and Kyle talking to Kyle, I'm sitting in the car, I'm like, oh dude, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm like, I cut Kyle short, I thank him for like the maps and whatever, and I get out, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go in, and these buildings are just being built, they're brand new, concrete tilt up. So I figure nobody's going to be in them, just contractors on one or the other. I'll go in, I'll use the bathroom, right? I'm like, at this point, I literally am, I got fucking meat cold sweat or something. I'm like, ooh, go to the bathroom. So I get into the building, and the building is built, but inside there's just insulation, no sheetrock or anything on the inside build out for the tenant build out. I go in where there's supposed to be offices. There's no fucking toilets mounted at all. No fixtures, anything. So I'm not holding anything. That's exactly what happened. There's garbage from people that work in there, and they have like bags, like shopping bags. So I gather 2 bags, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go in the corner, and I'm gonna shit in this bag. I'm gonna take it with me. Nope. Somebody from the construction crew walks in. He's on the outside, so I can't just like let loose. Imagine walking around the corner and some stranger there with a clipboard is going to do an inspection for like the bank is shitting in a corner where you're working. Nope. I threw the bag down. I go back outside. Now it's like I thought that shit before. I am like praying to Jesus. This thing just doesn't come out. So I get in the car at my closest gas station. It's like 2.5 miles away. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it.
No.
So, there's 2 buildings. So I drive out, and while I kid you not, I'm driving, and I'm like this.
Fucking puckered up.
Listen, and Tony watches this. I'm sorry, Tony, but I had your cooler, and I was debating on shitting in it. I had this nice cooler. I'm like, so like. I drive out back, and there's a little cul-de-sac where there's some like retention areas, right? So of water. So I pull in and turn side. Listen, this is full-blown construction site. Like there's people building. They're doing more like land clearing on the side. I just hop out, right? Hop out. I just rip down my pants to try to get the car to block me, and I just shit on the ground. I mean, listen, when I tell you I shit, I just unleashed a fucking holy grail, like a Viking crap. I'm immediately now I'm crouched next to the car, took this massive dirty shit, and I'm like, fuck. I usually carry a washcloth to wipe like nameplates and stuff if like Transformers has to get a number or something. I use that to wipe my ass, and it's not enough, so I like rip off my sock, ass, and I strategically put the sock and the together. Shit was wasted a sock and wasted a washcloth. So immediately I drive away the 2.5 miles away and finish taking a crap because I got most of it out of me. So the best part about it is I come back, I do the first building, and when I go to the next building, and behind that building, the fucking police are sitting behind the building now. The cops are there. Listen, for absolute proof, I put on our share file, I put the pile of shit, and I put the cop behind the building. Now, listen, I didn't get in trouble because I didn't get caught or whatever, but I did walk by the cop with one sock on under a pair of pants. So I'm like, man, what if this guy's like here, some out here just shitting up ground? And I'm there looking at the building. But it gets even better.
It gets way better.
So for the fun of for the we're fucking insane, I take a picture of the shit. And I'm like, I take a picture of shit and I'm like, yo, I took a bad stomachache because, I don't know, I got something wrong in my brain. I was like, yo, I had a shit so bad. But then I do the sights and then I come back and I'm like, man, how funny would it be to post on Facebook saying that this frog got burnt? Son, dude.
And then when you posted on, did you post it on Facebook?
I'm like, this frog got burnt in the sun. My boss is like, wow. Fucking dude. Everybody's like, oh my god, that frog. And Justine is like, that's not a frog. Bro, you gotta move it up on Twitch because you only can see like part of the turd.
What the fuck happened?
So I put it on Facebook, and then people were like, it was getting hit. People were like, that like a So what's even funnier is somebody reported it and ended up getting deleted off my page. The creme de la creme of this story. I load up my photos and pull out like I'll make videos of like airplanes or me driving just for content for YouTube, for us, for like the music stuff we do, or for stuff like that. I'll pull that out. I totally forget that this shit is in the middle of my photos, right? I load the photos up with like a building. It's like building, protection area,
fucking
pile of shit.
Burnt frog.
Fucking dude, hilarious.
Yo,
And
there's the fucking sheriff coming to fucking solve this fucking serial shitter. This serial shitting crime.
you're a serial shitter. It's fucking great because, like, if you look at it, right? Look at it. Which way is it? Which way is it? So it's like building, like sidewalk, drive aisle with shit. I accidentally uploaded it. So like the guy that might have actually known this like help him record. I wonder if he actually picked up like, is that a pile of shit? It was like
Yeah.
it's too innocent. Believe it or not, it's just too good not to share. It's like, oops, I left a pile of shit in there, or is it a frog? But
No.
only I'll know.
That's incredible.
Oh, listen, Justine asked me, I got home, and he's like, what the fuck is wrong?
What the fuck is my computer doing? This fucking thing.
Great, dude. So much fun. So fun.
What the fuck is this
Up
computer doing?
there. Serial shitter.
God damn it! Alright, we gotta lock some shit in place here.
The fucking cops. Pull it over, shithead! It's the cops! 502!
Next time they're coming for you.
Hell yeah, buddy! Dave would have liked that fucking story.
It's pretty incredible.
I'll tell you what, man. I just at this point, it's just I just if it's good, it's good. It's good content. Kurt's out there snowboarding. Hope he gets to hear our us ripping on him and then my shit story.
Oh, Kurt's definitely gonna listen to it at some point. Fuck you, Kurt. I love you.
Right. Fuck you, I love you.
That's the follow-up.
I gotta, when I get some time, I gotta start ripping off some of those answer machine things and stuff that we have, some of the audio. I'll definitely try to start investing a little more time and come up there, do a little more music, because we have so much shit.
I know.
So much fucking good shit. Like, I organized ShareFile earlier and was listening to a lot of like the riffs and a lot of stuff we did. I was like, what the fuck are we doing with these fucking cool things, man? You think they're fucking super cool.
I know, we definitely gotta start doing that shit. I feel like once we get the podcast rolling, then we'll start squeezing other shit in, like music.
Yep. Music comes so naturally and easy though. It's like it's not hard. It's just like, especially with us, when we fuck around. You always bust my balls. I love it. It's hilarious.
You gotta keep you honest.
I love it. I've only gotten this good realistically because of like all the drive and stuff I've been around you. Like, I mean, yes, you need initiative, drive, but like a lot of like the pointer stuff that you've always given me was like complete honesty. You never like, you're awesome. You're like, you got room for improvement. Everyone around me's like, yo, you can rip. You're like, you can start using your piggy more. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Hey, it's a fucking...
It's always good advice. It's always like, hey, man, I see you can do this. I know you can do this. Okay, fine. Check this out. The best is when I actually look back on the things that we do. And I watched some of it today. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This is fucking cool, man. I had to like go back. I'm like, how the fuck did I do that? What was I doing?
Yeah, there's a point where like if it's been more than like 5 minutes, I'll have to go back through and literally relearn what the I have no idea what the hell I was doing.
No, I video the other day, and I have like a light thing that I want to like use, and I have like a whole song ironed out with like interludes and stuff, and I had to look back at the videos like 2 weeks ago because I don't remember all of the cool little things I was doing, and I cherry picked out a video because I'll improv and I'll video myself, and then I'll watch the video later on and rip out all the things up, and then try to like fine tune it as I go. And then if I leave for like 4 days and I go to work and I come back, I don't remember none of that shit, dude. I come home and just start writing new shit.
Right.
Like, I don't really have a problem with creating.
Yo, what's up, Mac?
I have a problem like writing it down. What's up, Mac?
Yo, where you been? But yeah, we'll definitely get some music rolling. That'll be good. What's that?
Exactly. Yeah.
You're still running Alien Isolation? Yeah, buddy. Labbing the fuck out of it. I don't know about too much. Have you been streaming or what? Because I feel like, I don't know. Unless you're streaming weird ass hours, I haven't seen you on. Got to do an open lab. Yeah, it is a long run. Hey, you might as well capture it, buddy. Might as well use that as content.
Yeah. I gotta start figuring out how to do all my and I'll tell you what, this 7-year-old man, he knows more shit than I do. He's like, you gotta get ice beam. I'm like, okay, here we go. Like, he knows the run. He's obsessed.
Alright, so we're gonna fucking shift gears here, and this isn't really any great sort of this isn't a good segue, but me and Matt were talking earlier about the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. And I'm not, if I remember correctly, Mac, you're into fighting at least a little bit. But I guess some of the Tyson training camps were like leaked. And I thought it would be interesting to take a look at what Mike Tyson's looking like during his camp. And maybe we can compare him and Jake Paul's camps, and you guys can give us an idea of who you might think is going to fucking win this fight in July. So, first let's take a look at, maybe we take a look at Paul. Because, why not? All right.
He's a young cat, but also too he's a YouTuber. The experience he has is not. You can't count him out. It's like
you can't.
What?
No. Look, the thing is, like, he's definitely tough, and he'll definitely beat the fuck out of people. Like, no doubt.
No doubt.
But we're also talking about, like, I don't know. I mean, we can get into it, but he hasn't really faced any real pro boxers. Like, I mean, has he? I mean, I don't think so.
No. He's fought MMA guys at the end of their careers boxing.
Right.
He's fighting a lot at the end. He's not fighting a contender.
All right, let's see if we can find something on just Jake Paul fucking doing stuff here.
I mean, he does look good, but I feel like if you beat Tyson, kudos you beat an old man. But if you get destroyed by Tyson, which I kind of am hoping, like, I'm going to pray that he just, because I guess Tyson's saying he's going to end his fucking career, but I don't care if Mike Tyson's in his 50s or not. He's a scary human being.
All right, let's see what this fucking video reveals here. Like, you can see I watched some of it, but, or not this video, but I don't know why it's all fucking choppy like that.
Exactly, he's just dancing around the fucking ring. Listen, the kid's got some talent for sure, but
yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, like, yeah, he's gonna beat the fuck out of, like, any amateur, like, most amateur fighters.
Yep.
But we're not talking about an amateur fighter. We're talking about Mike fucking Tyson.
His resume is a laundry list of just people he fucking destroyed.
Right.
Like Michael Spinks, Holyfield, he fought some real deal bad motherfuckers and beat them up.
Yeah, and didn't he go against Anderson Silva at one point? I think I saw that in my feed. Yeah.
I think so. I think he did. But dude, Anderson Silva is at the very, very end of his career.
Oh, he's beyond. Dude, he's beyond. His career ended a long time ago. Yo, what's up, KFC? You're just in time, buddy.
Oh, yeah. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, we're talking about the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight come July. So we're just watching some training on each of them and maybe give us a better insight as to what's going to go on come July.
All right, enough of Paul like dancing around the ring looking pretty because he worked and he's got like.
Yeah, he's not doing any hard work.
KFC, I really hope that Mike puts a fucking beating on him.
Alright, now let's watch fucking Mike. Let's watch Iron fucking Mike Tyson. Let's see what he's doing.
I feel like that if anything, as Mike Tyson comes out the box ripping, I feel like if he's gonna do anything, he's gonna fuck him up in the first or second round. Like, fuck him up.
Alright, Papa John's, cool.
Fuck Papa John's. Just for the record, episode 2. Fuck you, Papa John's. Let me get an endorsement.
I don't know why it's so fucking choppy, though.
I think it's... What's your screen? It's what?
Day 1, it's fun to day 2. We're getting ready for you.
Yo, those punches are tight. They're so tight.
Dude, just look at what he's doing compared to what Jake Paul dancing around. Mike Tyson's a killer, bro.
He's a killer.
I hope we fucking just hit him with a body shot with those beautiful Mike Tyson fucking Nintendo game uppercuts where it just puts little Mac to Betty by. You're just hitting the A and B and it's just like you're supposed to be able to get up and he just does it. It's like, and then he does that that bull. Jake Paul died.
If he dies, he dies.
Read my mind.
Yo, he kind of is getting the Dolph Lundgren workout though, isn't he? He's all hooked up to like fucking electrodes and shit.
He's doing it right. You know how many times he went out and been a champ and fought like people of serious high caliber?
Yo, KFC, my bit rate's at 6,000, but I have 0 drop frames. What do you think?
Like we should just it's the art of conversation and
tech issues.
And even with the glitchy fucking video with Mike Tyson, he still looks good as hell. Mike look badass and out in front.
I mean, he's definitely putting the work in.
Yeah, he's no joke. I wouldn't fight him.
Yo, dude, you don't want to get hit by him. You don't.
I don't think there's enough money to really like fix your brain after he hits you like that.
Yeah, it's like say what you will. Look, he might be old, but he's still fucking Mike Tyson. Like he's still Mike Tyson.
Dude, if he has any glimmer, or if the angels of fucking warfare just bless him, the God of War just blesses him for like 30 seconds of just like Mike Tyson power, because you know guys don't lose power, they'll lose speed. But dude, the way he's shifting and moving, he's very precise.
Yeah, agreed.
Like we're talking about fighting, like that Francis Ngannou just fought that guy, Josh. He won't hold his knockouts. Like he fucking hit him. He went boneless, dude. He put him to sleep. He put him to sleep. I feel like once you're a fighter like Mike Tyson, it doesn't really go away. You have that in you.
KFC says the video that's lagging. We seem to be all right on his end. All right, so it's just YouTube fucking taking a shit.
I feel like the video I switched over trying to break. Maybe I don't know. I can't hear. I have the video on my phone next to me.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close a window, see if that helps.
We touched on earlier too about like the going back and forth between like boxers fighting UFC. If they go to UFC, you're gonna be able to fight, but you're not gonna have an advantage, and vice versa. UFC to MMA or karate to jiu-jitsu, or everything has got its own expertise. I think you can do pretty good, but if you start fighting ranked guys, like real guys.
Yeah, what's Canelo Alvarez weight class?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I want to say welter. Am I wrong?
Is it 180?
Shit. Super middleweight.
What's the weight on that?
168.
That's slightly ass.
Dude, I don't even care. I fucking love Canelo Alvarez.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess he's in, super middleweight.
Well, like you say, like Tyson won't forget how much he's fought. We talked about Matt Hughes earlier too, about how great he was, and he hit by a fucking train.
Miserable.
And I had mentioned that I think he like beat the fuck out of his wife or something here, the internet shit, but his wife left him. I said to Johnny, I was like, imagine being like the UPS guy that delivers him a package, and you like bump into his like end table and it's got a little bell, and he has like a flashback to a championship fight. You gotta fight that dude in his parlor in like the foyer. I mean, yo, Matt Hughes, like half retarded, just fucking pounding your head, and you're gonna die, dude.
Yeah, just anything setting them off, like fucking Vietnam. Yeah, it just goes into like a complete flashback.
He's got P. The you like it's like he's like you're like, oh fuck. He like tackles you into the ring against the cage.
Fucking, he thinks the milkman's is. He thinks it's a title fight.
Big John McCartney's not there to fucking save you from fucking distorted fucking Matt Hughes. 'Cause he was super tough, dude. He was fucking listen.
Oh yeah.
All them guys have their day.
Oh yeah, no.
I would not want to deliver his mail, dude. I'd be afraid. That dude's a fucking beast. I met
out of his prime or not.
When I was at Pinchers and I bartended years and years ago. This is probably like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Clay Guida, the carpenter, came into my bar at downtown Naples, and I got to talk to him, bro. The nicest dude in the world, like super nice, bro. You ever watch him fight? The fucking gruesome battles. He's hard fucking core. And I have pictures of me and him at the local bar. He bought me a couple beers. Dude, that dude's tough as fuck. He was the nicest dude.
KFC asked if the video was lagging. Or no, what the fuck did he say? Oh, YouTube. And I'm like, yeah, I'm capturing YouTube and my buddy's stream. That's probably what's fucking eating the fat one. But then he, then he redeemed no reset ZV4, so give the motherfucker back his money.
Yeah, I feel like Tyson's gonna beat him. I mean, maybe. I mean, hey, listen, we all know that they're not fighting to like because they're talking shit. They're gonna make money.
Oh, they're making
That's what it's all about.
stupid money. Stupid money. Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, that's really what it comes down to. That's why a lot of those, like, I don't want to say washed up fighters because they're not. They're out of that scene, you know. So I guess in some way they are a little washed out. To kind of rescind what I was saying, but yeah, it's big payday. It's big payday for everybody.
Big. And a Francis Ngannou fight with the Gypsy King, he made more money in that fight than he did with every single fight combined in the UFC, supposedly. Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Right.
That's like, what's his name calling out, Paddy Pimblett is calling out Conor McGregor.
I mean, Paddy Pimblett's a bad motherfucker, though. Like, Paddy Pimblett's he's been beating people up.
Think about this, though. You already made like $100 million, okay? You already did yourself. Conor McGregor's fighting, he's got young and everything. Paddy Pimblett's got like maybe $1 million. I'm not fighting you. I'm not doing it. I don't care. It's not the fight that I want. I made $100 million. I'm not going there and risking my well-being to fight you. You've already done that. I've already in the gauntlet on the other side. I'm not gonna run it again. It's useless.
Yeah,
McGregor was so good.
He's about $1.5 million, Paddy Pimblett.
And Conor McGregor's like $100 million. I'm not fighting you.
Dude, I don't know if McGregor's fighting anymore, dude. When was his last fight?
He broke his leg with Poirier.
Yeah. So there you go. When's he fighting again?
Never.
McGregor's net worth is $200 million. Bro, $200 million.
Not fighting. Ever.
That is.
The only thing is I'm fighting one of them huge shits at a fucking building out of my ass. I can't make it to a bathroom. That's the only thing I'm fighting, dude.
That is unbelievable. That is the antithesis of fuck you money.
Dude, fuck you money. That's like this internet don't work. I'll buy a whole new house.
For real. Yeah, it really is.
My girlfriend can't cook. I get 5 mail order brides.
Yeah, crazy.
I call up Chef Ramsay to give her a cooking fucking lesson. Like that's not money. Literally, I can call up like James if you get a
What,
like,
who's Pimblett's last fight?
he actually just fought a guy. I'll look it up real quick. He fought a guy and won. It was close.
Dude, he beat Tony Ferguson.
Dude, he fucking beat the fuck out of Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, Tony Ferguson's a bad motherfucker. Like
He's done though, dude.
He's been done. I know he's been done, but he's still a
just
bad
sad
motherfucker.
because, you know, he's fighting for like, yo, Patty was badass. Like 5 million. Conor McGregor up the look he did. Jose Aldo. He knocked him out like quick as fuck, but no one could beat him. But also too, he kind of mental fucked him a little bit. Like you can't get into that battle.
Yeah, and dude, he walks around like real heavy too, which is
Oh,
funny.
Patty Pimblett eats you up. He calls it chub rub. He's fat as fuck. And then he gets skinny as hell and beats the fuck out of you and goes back and eats cake. Like, dude, it's like, he's like, you got diabetes.
It's crazy. And yeah, what he like walks around like what over 200 and he fights a lightweight.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
Yo, Tony Ferguson is only worth like $3.5 million, dude. I mean, that's way more money than I got, but still, compared to like fighters like John Jones, like,
Yeah,
you
John,
also, it's like,
I don't know if John Jones ever gonna see the fucking light of day. Isn't he like wrapped up in like another scandal?
yep, John Jones says he's only worth like $3 million. You're not doing good. You kind of almost got to WWE sell yourself, though, because I think that's what Conor McGregor did very, very well. Like, dude, Floyd Mayweather is worth like $500 million or something like that.
Oh yeah, ridiculous. I mean, dude, look, I'm sure most of fucking McGregor's money came from that fight too.
100%. 1.5 billion, bro.
Yeah, get
Bill-
the fuck
Come on.
out of here. Get the fuck
That's
out
like,
of here.
hey, Conor, lick the shit off my ass, and I'll let you get $100 million. $1.5 billion, dude.
That's absurd. Fucking
I
absurd.
wouldn't even know what to do. I'd immediately make myself some ramen noodles. I made. Put on the red panties, honey. We made it. Make me some ramen noodles. Don't put too much salt in them. You got no excuse to not pay the electric bill now.
Yeah, the song sounds like Rainbow Road. It's not, but it sounds like it. Wait for it.
Look. Yeah, so for future episodes, whoever listens to this one, we would love to try to get other people on through and do some interview stuff. Would be phenomenal to talk about whatever. Kurt, you hear that? We want you on here to fuck some shit up. We need good episodes.
Yeah, so speaking of which, I'll make a redemption for it, but if you're already just cool as fuck, then just message me and maybe we can get you on.
Yeah.
We'll give you your little corner up there on the right. Then we can have a Zoom conference. You feel like you're at work but not getting paid for it.
I feel like that'd be really cool. I feel like just touching base because I think that the quality of like the art of conversation and community is something that we really thrive for. Like being together is like is a big thing. Like
Yeah, I mean, and you guys are in my chat.
Yeah.
You're part of the fucking community.
Yep, 100%. And like reach out if you got something to talk on, you want to come on and you want to vent. Like as long as it's like not some crazy vulgar stuff.
Yeah,
like,
and-
if it's
And the other thing is like, it could be like a 10-minute spot. It's not like you got to fucking show up for the whole thing. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. If you want to talk, if like you're doing whatever, it would be great. Or you want to voice an opinion on some stuff, or I'm down.
More the merrier.
Yep. You want to market some of your fucking comic book shit or whatever?
You want to show some new sex style you've been working on in the fucking basement?
Yeah. Yeah. You got a model car you've been working on for 7 years. You're about to finish it. It's a level 1. Call us out. Reach out and touch something.
But yeah, we got a lot of ideas going forward. We were just talking about doing some music earlier. Talking about doing some guest fucking appearances on this shit. So, you know, all five people in chat can kind of jump in. And
we get Skype call.
Yo, but like, aside from the live shit, like whatever, we might not have a huge crowd now, but I also post this shit to YouTube, and I got a lot of people that watch that shit on YouTube. So
People watch my silly ass shit on YouTube too. So
so we do get exposure, even though it's not much now. We're planning on doing this for a while, so.
Yeah, consistency is the key. We talk about that a lot. Like we are so always conversing through the day. Like it's either a good morning or something like that. It's part of our day, staying connected, doing the thing. Like I laugh because fucking bombs. I have so many things. Like I was laughing about like a couple months ago. I was like, hey, I found that piece of paper you gave me when I was like 19 when you had I was playing the bass for the band that you had. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I got that paper. Like I think that. Community is everything. Like having stuff, communication, sure is cool. Consistency is everything as well.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing. Consistency. Like, no one's gonna fucking show up if you're not consistent. And when they do show up, it's gonna be like your friends, which is good. That's good too. Like you want that. But yeah, I feel like if you have like a schedule that is more consistent, at least for me, I'm more prone to show up even on other people's channels. You know, if I'm like, all right, Tuesday, I know fucking Mac's on, I'm definitely going to tune in or whatever. Like I look forward to shit like that. And I feel like a lot of people have the same sort of sentiments. So we're going to try to stream at least once a week doing this Saturday or Sunday, and then post it up on YouTube, and then we'll usually make a reel or a quick little blip that pulls like a funny segment out or an interesting segment out, and we'll get views on that too.
And plus, we're gonna be doing like live things as well, because we'll visit, we'll up everything on and do like a longer one on a weekend, but we'll be together at that point instead of being separate. I think that'll be something that's excellent as well. Like I feel like touching on a lot of the cool things that we've been working on and talking for the past couple of years, staying consistent. I think the podcast opens it up. I think that's what fucking Johnny was saying.
Yeah.
Like, doing this weekly, getting people understanding like we want to do music, but also too like we're super open. Like the more the merrier, like doing things together and fucking around. We invite a lot of people, like when we're together, we invite a lot of people. I mean, not a lot of people will show up, but also that consistency is everything. Like, we're really open. We were like that as kids too. We had like a gang of like misfits that I loved. I felt right where I belonged. And I feel like providing that is nice.
Yeah, I mean, look, we got a couple of those motherfuckers that show up in our chat too.
Yep. I'd like to try to reach out, like our really friend Skittles has done a comic book. I'd love to try to interview her and like get exposure on that. To speak with, tell you what, forewarned, he is a madman. I feel like he'd be great for content. He's super intelligent, and I feel like that's an hour right there. I try to reach out for him. But
who is it?
It's Jake.
Oh yeah.
Jake is definitely
Jake / was it Genevieve? What the fuck is the name?
Jay, Jasmine, but he goes by Jay now. He's like I don't know. He's like he's identifying
non-binary.
Non-binary. It like I don't know.
Yo, thanks, Mac, for banning whoever the fuck that is.
Right.
Yo, Max always on the fucking turret, dude. Just shooting them motherfuckers down.
Max, you're the best. Yeah, so moving forward, I definitely would like to try to retouch the vibe. Little trip up there so we can get a live show. Ooh, that was a nice fart. Ooh, excuse me.
Well, that's a noise fart.
That's how you know you're getting over. You move and it's like you're like, oh shit, surprise.
or that post piss fart. For whatever reason, it's just real nice. The post piss fart.
Listen, at what age do you just lose all shame and fart at a urinal as a man? You're like pissing this other man. You're like,
I mean, it's definitely aggressive, but it's funny as fuck. I do this shit. I do this shit at the urinal, and okay. So let me back this story up a little bit. When I was in school for music, me and my buddy Joe, we finished class and like we hit the men's room, and our fucking one of our music teacher was standing at the urinal, like both hands on his hips, just pissing, bro. And I was like, yo, what is he doing? Why is he doing that? And like his butt cheeks weren't hanging out, but it was still like mad weird. I do that shit right. I do that shit all the time now. I can't explain it. I like came to a rite of passage where like it just started occurring in my life. Now I got my hands on the hips and I take a piss. And when people come in, I can't help but think that like they're thinking the same thing about like what's wrong with me.
Yo, you subconsciously adopt the style.
I do another way. I do the Al Bundy too, and I don't know when the fuck it showed up. I have no idea when it showed up. But yo, my hands will be in my pants like Al Bundy. I don't know how to fucking set this shit up, dude. But if I'm on the couch or in the chair, just fucking like rotting. My hands in my pants, dude. It just feels good. Like it just feels good. Like I'm comfortable. My genitals are like comfy. I really don't know how to explain it. It's fucking incredible.
I need to hold you.
I don't get it. It just feels right.
That's why I brought it up, is because I'll fart and you have no shame. And when I'm in public, I'll fart, especially with the kids. I'll fart as loud as I can, dude. People have like look at them funny. But you say like when you sleep, you don't do weird stuff. Like where'd the Al Bundy come from? Like years ago, I realized when I wake up, my ass is out of my underwear. It's been going on for like probably 2 decades. I don't know why I do with my ass.
Your entire ass. Yo, the aliens are coming to fucking probe your ass every night. You go to bed with fucking.
Yep. Come up in my ass.
You're like laying over a fucking pillow. Your fucking ass cheeks are hanging out.
Dude, it's hilarious because I'll sleep and like the kids are saying, they're like, "Hey, your ass is out." I'm like, "I just can't. I don't know how my ass." But I was single back in like my 20s. I would wake up my ass, just my ass. Have fucking boxers on, just my ass hanging out.
That's fucking incredible.
I'm like, I wake up at your house, my ass is out. I'm like, oh fuck, you walk out, my ass is out.
I don't know, maybe you're airing that fucking thing out subconsciously. I'm fucking spreading those cheeks.
Listen, I don't know what did it become a thing? Because when we were younger, we'd fart and then you'd spread your ass cheeks and fart. Like, what the fuck? Where the fuck that come from?
I remember Ray. Ray would do some like next level dirty shit where like he'd rip a nasty fart and he'd like act like he's scooping it out of his ass and like feeding it to you. Dude, it's just fun.
Alright.
Holy fuck!
About our friends. So my friend Jake I was telling you about, he used to if we were hanging out, we were outside running around, we had the big swing, so he would always like sweat when we were outside. This is the most disgusting shit in the world. He would take his hands and either rub them on his balls and his asshole, and he'd be like, "Oh, that smell. What is that? And like you'd be, if you could be just hanging out the first time, he'd be like, what is that? And he would like hold his hand up to your face, like, and like you just met him, so you'd be like, oh, whatever. You'd smell his ass and his balls. It's fucking disgusting. Like, what? The only times that this kid's unintentional, like almost fall over it, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely worth fighting over. Some dude runs his dirty ass over your hand. Dude, that's like that chocolate pretzel from fucking, what is it, Mallrats? You're at least getting slapped in the face. You're at least getting slapped.
He would like dig his fingers in his ass and be like, oh man, it smells like chocolate. And he would like put it up to your nose. And he'd be like, oh, what the fuck?
Yo, if I don't know you, I'm slapping you. If Jake did it, whatever, unless he touched me with it, but...
Dude, I literally have tackled him to the ground and gave him some serious body shots and hurt him, and he's laughing at me. He's like, he's my ass. I'm like, dude. You ever seen that movie with Dewey? And he's like,
oh, yeah.
He's like,
my ass.
He's like, what is that? He's like, my ass. That's my boy Jake. That's my boy Jake. What is that? My ass. You're like, what is wrong with you?
That is fucking filthy.
So, like,
fucking filthy.
It is next level disgusting. Like scooping the fucking fart like to get it into your face, like or him. I remember, I don't know who it was when we were a kid, but they would fart and they try to like re-smell it.
Fucking re-smell.
Like try to breathe it all back in and get a re-fart.
Alright, what's this telling me now? Consider turning down video settings or use a faster encoding. Faster encoding.
Oh god.
Alright, KFC, what does fucking encoding overload mean? What do I gotta do to fix it? Or Mac. I forget Mac's also fucking tech savvy.
Welcome to Tech. What if there's a problem, we'll create it and we have text to fix it.
We do. We do have text to fix it. Which
I value that.
Agreed.
If we ever get 1.8 billion, we got you. We got you.
We're gonna make some fucking tea real quick. Hold up. Can you hear the music all right?
I can't hear it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
so
perfect.
Interviews would be great. I feel like that's next level shit. I'd like to try to roll into some music stuff. I got some music shit in the closet. That'd be fun. Last time we were there, we tried to race and do stuff, but doing the bandwidth and stuff back and forth, didn't work out the way we wanted it to.
In the microwave. All right, I gotta lower this. I gotta lower this fucking camera down. I gotta sit. Back's fucking killing me.
What are you using for like a topical? Anything?
I have that. I haven't had to use it lately, but when I do, I use that BioFreeze shit. It works really well.
BioFreeze stuff is good, and then there is fuck, instead of a hat, bro. There's an essential oil, right? It's this stuff right here. It's called the Relief Stick, and it's CBD.
God damn it!
I'll have to send you a link. It's got a bunch of really good stuff in it.
Oh! Fucking hell!
Yeah, my lower back has been killing me because I walk a ton of my jobs.
Yeah, I know that. You know, I put in at least like fucking 10,000 steps at my work a day. It's
a day.
Miserable.
A day.
That BioFreeze, bro, this shit works fucking incredible. I've never had anything better than this.
This stuff works good too. It's Relief. It's a multi-stick. It's essential oils, but it has 250 milligrams of CBD in it.
Oh no shit.
This shit works good.
I'm putting some of this on right now.
Free. Look at be serious chemicals in your skin.
Oh yeah. I have all my teas ready too. Yo, look at his belly. Fuck you.
Rub it on your dick. No, I'm kidding. Jake's calling me right now. Like, oh, is John gonna rub that on his dick?
Yo, the fucking last place this shit's going.
I will never forget the time that I used it, right?
Get out of here.
And every guy has a story. I rubbed it on my lower back because it was killing me at work. And immediately after I did it, I wasn't thinking right. And I went in and took a fucking piss. And like, came back out, washed my hands, whatever. 5 minutes later, I'm at Pinchers, I'm bartending that night at a night shift. My dick and balls were on fuck.
Ah!
Oh.
Yo. That is miserable.
I literally was in the men's room. I made this kid, Chris, come into the bathroom with me. I was like, yo, hold the door shut. And he's like, what's going on? Are you okay? I said, yeah, just hold the door shut, bro. I pulled my junk and everything out in the bathroom and was splashing water on it and using one of like the bar rags to wipe my dick and balls off. Dude, he's seen my whole shit. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, hold that fucking door, bro. He's like, what are you doing right now? I was like, yo, I got that muscle relaxer biofreeze on my dick. He's like, how the fuck did you get it on your dick? I didn't even tell him what we were doing. He's like, he thought I was the weirdest person in the world.
That's incredible.
Yo. Hold that door. He's like, okay. I'm like, I got my dick in the sink, dude, at work. At a men's. Hold the door closed.
Yo, here's another dick story. When I lived at John Hamm's, we'd have people come over every weekend. And it was like, it was a Mardi Gras thing, shindig that we had going on. So we had like a fucking big fire in the center of the yard. I spent like hours like preparing chicken and salsa and dude, it was a spread. Anyway, we're in the yard, everybody's around the fire, and we're just chilling. And I'm like, yo, I gotta take a piss. So I go in the corner of the yard, take a piss, go back to the fire, not a big deal, right? Sitting there, and I'm like I thought an ember like jumped on my lap because I felt like something like burning. I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm sitting there for like another second, and I'm like, again, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So, dude, so like the burning got worse. It kept getting worse. So I'm like, yo, I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. So I go into the house and I go into the bathtub, and like I start like watering my dick down. And I'm just using cold water, and it's getting fucking worse. And I'm like playing with my dick, like trying to like whatever the fuck's on me, like I'm thinking like I got burned by the fire, so I'm just hitting it with cold water. And then it dawned on me. I was like, I never washed my hands after chopping up the fucking peppers for the salsa. Yo, my shit was beat fucking red, beet red. Yo, I'm screaming in the shower, dude. I'm screaming. It was red for like 3 days, dude. It was terrible. It was so bad. I couldn't touch the fucking thing. Couldn't touch it, dude. It was bad. Bad news. Because you know,
why is all the crazy shit happen to us?
Because again, it didn't dawn on me until I was already like, dude, I was like about to pour milk down my dick hole. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? I didn't remember, I'm drinking, cutting, like doing salsa and shit. And it didn't put two and two together until it was like way too fucking late.
That would have been so amazing to walk in and you to have like a bowl with your dick and your ball in the bowl of milk. It's like you're on top of the counter with your dick and ball in the milk, like, I'm so good, man.
Oh my God.
Are you marinating it for your girlfriend later? She's fucking lactose.
It's just, yeah. It was one of those things you don't forget. You just do not forget.
It's funny that you said that because when I was younger, I actually burnt my dick on a heater.
You're trying to fuck it? How the fuck your dick get out of heater?
I think, listen, this is the art of conversation. There's no hold bar. You can't hold back. I think I was young. I was like beaten off. I was like fucking 14. I was beaten off, and I fell asleep. And those old school radiator heaters that got the shrouds on them. There's like the extreme copper pipe. I had rolled over and like burnt the end of my dick. Dude, it was like black. Like, jeez.
Cauterized your dick hole.
It looked like a motherfucker, dude. And I never told anything about it. We were so broke as kids, you couldn't get real porno, so you had to read like only like the letters of like sexual letters. So you're like reading and beating off. You're like, then I took down my panties. It's just like a page of like reading.
Oh my god.
Like, you know, read and beat off. That's what it reminded me of. Like, you're like, I was straight up in the shower screaming.
Oh, it's fucking incredible.
It doesn't end. There's always something going.
Yeah, always some wild shit going on.
Like we were talking last time, Hendrix comes in, he goes, "Hey, will you wipe my ass? I'm gonna take a shit." I'm like, what?
Yo, get out of here.
Why am I wiping your ass? Fucking great shit, man.
It really is.
So much fun. Like we have stories for like. Well, every time we hang out too, we always are like doing something new. We're always creating more stories. It's just like sitting around talking about stories. It's just like always making new stories and funny shit going on.
Yeah, it's out of control.
Oh, I love it. So much fun. So much fun.
What do you got going on tonight?
I'm just gonna do. I made a bunch of math stuff. I'm just gonna hang out with the kids. Just chill. Probably have tea. Chill out till like 12. I gotta wake up late.
You gotta get up early?
No, hell no. I always make sure my flights are in the afternoon.
Oh wait, you're actually going on a flight tomorrow?
Yeah, I got a flight tomorrow, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Where are you going again? Fucking Iowa? Yeah.
Iowa.
How many days?
Like 4.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. Like it's one thing I definitely I do is if I could just sit around and just play music would be great, but I did talk to Jake about it, and my buddy Jake's always got good input, and he's like, well, if you don't get completely committed and set aside the time, like we're doing now, you don't set a time and start ironing it out, it'll never come from like when you did a drum, your ass off.
Yeah.
On that Empty Relation album that I played on. I worked my ass off on that album. When I played with like Peaceless Still with Kurt and my boy, we did put a couple things out, but I really wanted to like storm forward and write music and like get rough drafts and copies and good recordings, and then if something came that was really cool, I always felt like you'd go back and revisit it and you learn it. Like also too, I think that putting out content is important. What made me think like that is when I was younger, John knows that I'm really big on like interviews and people doing interviews and stuff like that and backstory. And Dave Mustaine used to submit all like the things of the record, and then the engineers and stuff like that would sit down with Dave and basically rework stuff to be like really good. Countdown to Extinction, I ended up getting a hold of the submittal, the raw copies of them playing live and what they submitted to like the engineers and stuff, and it was really good, but it was raw. It was nothing like it was kind of like the album, but they made a lot of fine tuning, and if they were ideas down, they would have never had an engineer say, hey, this is cool, I like that.
Right.
We do that a lot to each other. When you play something like, yo, what the hell was that? And you're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, that's cool. You're like, is it cool? I'm like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. Like
Yeah.
just doing it.
Just doing it, right. And like me and Matt were talking about before, we're kind of using this podcast as like an opener. We have a ton of ideas what we want to do, and we're going to use this as the platform to do those things. So
We talk
be
about
pretty.
a lot of really cool
It's going to be
stuff.
exciting going forward because it's not going to get stale. Not yet,
No,
anyway.
listen, we've been hanging out for how long? We know each other for? Like, let's say
Fucking 30 years.
dude, 30 fucking years, dude.
Yeah.
30 years it hasn't gone stale. I wish I had a girlfriend for that long, didn't have this. Like, it's a beautiful thing. We're very, very, very creative. I think that we're artists in our heart. At all, like, especially when we were younger, we had kids around. We always were scrutinizing over stuff. Like, we had talked about, like, starting a small, like, little comic thing about some stuff. We'll touch on that later on. But a lot of the crazy ideas we got them stored up. I have a share file. We have a share file that we put music and ideas on, and it's only been growing. We've had it for a couple of years, like 2 years, a year and a half now. There's so many cool things on there that I was listening to it today. I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, we'll tweet something and then okay, cool. But ironing things out, but also too, a lot of like the ideas we have, especially when we talk, is it's not just us. We see other people. We don't know who it is, but I always envision other people working with me. I'm like, I love the collab. I love the ideas. I love shooting the shit. I like co-op. I like spitball. I like ideas. I like people having ideas. Like I feel like me personally, like us, we're very great team players. I love that. Like I'm always bringing a spice to the table that isn't like everybody else's, but that's very complementary to what other people are doing. I feel like that's the best.
Yeah, he's 100%. We do work well together, and like that's one of the reasons we want to start this, because it's not work. It's really not. So
we talk we don't talk every single day, but we still message each other. When we do talk, we still get like a lot like the therapy, and we talk about things that touch me, and all the advice he's giving me and I'm giving him, it's not bad advice.
Yep.
I'm giving you the real fucking deal. If you talk to either one of us, like. If you know either one of us on a level, we're never giving you shit. I'm giving you the truth. I'm giving you good information. I'm not leading you down a dark hallway. I'm giving you an honest opinion.
Yeah, fairly unbiased opinion. We will not give you bad advice.
And that's what we do. We give each other real input.
And that's why community is so fucking good. Because sometimes you don't have the people to bounce shit off of, and it's probably good that you do that.
I do that. I do a lot. Like I write riffs and I'll do stuff and I'll go fuck around, and a lot of the stuff we work well together. Like I love the fact when like if I write a riff and John's like, oh that's cool, and he'll change it. I'm like, that's cool. I like it, but also too is a certain level of like when you play of respect of being creative and doing things. I love having that opportunity to play with people. As long as I mesh well with them and they're like our people, I fit right in. I love that. I love group things. I love going on and doing stuff, creating. Being an artist is like, that's what we are at heart. I feel like my job, no offense to my job, but I feel my job is work. It's in labor.
It's work.
It feels everything at me.
Yeah, same. It's like, I like my job too. Yeah, right. But it's work.
It's tough. It's work. And then we both feel the same way. I feel like when I stop doing work and I come home, I'm so tired I can't give that creativeness the attention and the drive that it needs, what I normally would do, because I'm not giving it the 1,000,000% I usually do.
Well, it's not even like it's not even like the 1,000,000%. The thing is, like, you're divided so much that like when it's time to recharge your battery, you know, it's already almost time to go to bed. So then you go to bed and you wake up, you go to work and you do it again. And then 4 or 5 days have passed and you haven't touched your fucking guitar.
Yeah.
And there is like a deconditioning. Like physically, there's a deconditioning. Emotionally, there's a deconditioning creatively. And that shit sets in quick. It really does.
I feel like this is the onset for this though, is allowing us to be creative, because this is filling my cup.
Yeah,
this is filling my cup. This is having a community, putting things out there, getting to know. The thing that we do together is we're definitely insane, and I love it. It's never boring. We're always doing something funny. We're always doing something crazy.
Yeah.
Like when one of us is usually like dragging through the dirt, the other one kind of knows. So like we'll do things to help each other. Well, I can't ran out to grab my phone. Like on your phone, tell him shit and say fucking nothing to you. I'm like, you know where I'm going, where I need to be, It's like it's almost like a sixth sense, but that's not something that's built in a relationship over a year.
No.
That's like a lifetime of like understanding. Like I understand how you tick, you understand how I tick.
Yeah.
Like the best was when I'll freak out and you're like, hey, and I'm like, what's up? And I'm like in the middle of like being on fire. You're like, hey, you're doing too much. I'm like, what? You're like, yeah, being way too much. Like,
Yeah.
fucking dial it back.
It's
Oh,
funny.
boy.
Yeah, it's easier to notice on the outside than it is on the inside. Like for sure. But back to the sixth sense, like yeah, Matt and I, we've known each other for a long fucking time. But I was going through like a particularly like hard period like 2.5, 3 years ago, whatever the fuck it is. And I get a call from him like kind of out of nowhere. And he's like, or a text. I can't remember which one it was. Maybe you can clarify.
I was like, are you okay?
Yeah, you all right? And I was like, nah.
No.
Just nope. No, I'm not. And yeah, we sort of like rekindled the relationship. I mean, we were always tight and we always have been, but like after that point, it just I don't know how to like further solidified what it was already. And yeah, I think it's important not to let special things like that go by the wayside. And of course, we're at that age where, either one of us can fucking die and it wouldn't be too weird. We're fucking in our 40s now. Yeah.
But I feel we both have been through bad relationships,
Yeah.
and we've always been. We talked about this like a month ago. We've always been part of each other's lives. I never judge the strength of a relationship on the distance of a relationship.
No.
But also too, we've always been in each other's life all through teens,
Yep.
all through our 20s, and our messaging you and do stuff, and you fell on some hard times, or when I fall on hard times, or us working out, and your uncle's stuff. When I lived at Spring Avenue, you were around. When I was writing music in Peaceless Still, you had came over and you had like made some critiques to a couple songs, which was hilarious because when Jake, well, you knew Jake when you first met Kurt, and
Yeah.
you came over and we were playing guitar, and I was writing Evermore, and I had something in there. I'll never forget it. You're like, what's up with the intro? I was like, yeah, it goes like this. You're like, no, it don't. And like we worked on it, and like we worked on it. Like
My favorite thing is like I don't remember this.
he changed the whole thing on building tension. He used the same like idea that he had, put a lot of real good flavor in, and then I have tapping thing there, and he's that's cool. Keep doing that. You're doing that. It's fine. And I'm like, all right, cool. But he had always been a really positive reinforcement, giving ourselves, being positive, always helping us see what the other one isn't seeing, like a fresh, always set a nice fresh set of eyes. And I feel like this opportunity to do this is going to allow us to grow, hopefully grow a community and have people working well with each other, and move on to do cool things like writing. We love to write. I love to create. I love art. I love music. Like music is something I feel in my heart that I definitely got a crazy album in there that's different than anything I've ever done before. I've been working on a lot of stuff. But I'm not rushing anything. I'm not trying to like just slam shit on paper and just put it out. That's easy.
Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done, and I use the term work lightly because at the end of the day it's not. And obviously we're not trying to get paid for it, but this is us being creatives, like Matt was saying, we really are. And this is us filling our cup and doing things that are going to help us be more physically, emotionally, and spiritually fucking available for ourselves, for fucking, you guys, for our family, whatever the case may be, adding to the net positive. And that's important.
I think it is important. I think that we're definitely it's asked all the time when you're coming here, when they can go visit up to your house. I think especially Hendrix is always asking too, because he sees you play guitar and sees you play guitar. He's like, you guys, and he's understanding now because he's 7. The things that I'm doing, like he's growing up around like having a dad with like I could play music, I have a Lego room, I do cool stuff, I could build a lot of shit. Like he goes out and he sees other dads doing it, and they're not playing guitar like that. And then he sees with you on there, and he's like, "That's your look at him go, Dad! I love that." I'm like, "You look cool." He's an opportunity that we didn't have. We grew up in a very crazy youth, and we had each other, which was a blessing, because I swear to God, if I didn't have that, I don't think I'd be here right now.
No, yeah,
I feel like-
I say that all the time. Like the way our lives were kind of headed when we were younger. Yeah, if we didn't have that support group, I'd probably be in prison.
I'd be in prison or dead, because that support
Yeah.
group, especially up on 15th, and I'm including Paul, you,
Yeah.
Greg. I had Jake later on in my teens. I had Ray. I had Ham. I had Mike Baldwin. I had a lot of really good people that were directly affiliated, like your cousin.
Yep.
Chris Cates. Your cousin was around so much, dude.
He was,
Like,
yeah.
so good. I feel like a lot of stuff that we did as a whole, as a youth, really defined like who we are today.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And I love that. I love them all for that. That's why when I come and visit, and Ray don't come and I don't get to see Ray, and he's only 10 minutes away. And just punch out 10 minutes, bro. Come say what's up.
Yeah, Ray, the fuck are you?
Listen, I only say that because it was when we were younger, and I say this a lot. The only reason I didn't play guitar is because Johnny, and the only reason John didn't pick the guitar because Ray had a guitar, and Ray wasn't a fucking pushover playing stuff. Ray could play guitar. So
Yeah, we all kind of inspired each other, and it just kind of set the ball rolling.
It got crazy because none of us are just normal, like, hey, we can just play some chords. Like, we could go sit in a band setting and really fucking play. And we loved music before that, but it was cool because even John Hamm got a bass. My boy Jake ended up playing guitar. He can't play guitar now because he ended up having it or whatever, but he wrote stuff. All of our little tiny group, Kate played drums forever when we were young.
Everybody had something.
Everybody was
Greg played
artists
bass.
at heart.
Right.
I feel like a lot of the things out there were all really artists. I feel like that's where it really stemmed from, about us being together.
Yeah.
And we used to scrutinize music even before we all played too. We'd all be in a room, Johnny's room, with his little stereo, because me and him always used to battle who had the better radio with the bookshelf stuff,
With
or
bigger
receivers,
speakers,
taking them apart. It was always me and him. We were the brokest out of the whole group, and we were picking shit out of the garbage, like caulking the inside of speakers, and we were like critiquing the song, and it was good. I had a great, with my friends that I had a great youth.
Yeah.
Even like Jason Butler was like a big part of our youth too. Like, Blinky, way like.
Yeah, and that's one thing like we have in common, is like Jay's like upbringing was like fucked up too. Like he's had a fun, like in a different way than ours, but still fucking pretty wild. Pretty wild.
Ours were very similar. They walked in almost, and then up had it hard too. So we definitely understood. And I never really, I personally, I know you don't either ever poke fun at anybody that had that, but
no,
that's why I'm so open about art and doing stuff with people and like just showing love, because we said we're in our 40s, man. Like you just had a birthday, my birthday exactly a month after yours.
What's up, Scott?
Scott.
Yo, Scott's fucking G. He's always down the fucking clown.
Yo, down the clown is our thing. I'm calling that very Chrissy knows. That's one thing I definitely felt good about too when I finally. Oh my god, I lost my video.
Thanks, buddy. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why fucking Discord does that. Pain in the fucking asshole.
Pain in the asshole.
I think maybe next stream I could try to turn down my fucking.
Thanks, bro. He said happy. They said it's a happy birthday, you old farts. I'm definitely, we're getting there. I mean.
Yo, my birthday was yesterday, Scott. How'd you know? How'd you know, Scott? Yeah, Matt says what? Was it April?
1 month.
One.
My brother's Pete. Yep. My brother Pete's birthday is the exact same day as yours.
So wait, what is it? April 16th?
15th is my birthday.
Wait,
This is the 15th
when's Pete's?
March. 15th of March.
Wait, me and Pete have the same birthday?
Same birthday, bro.
That's ridiculous.
The 3 people that I've been closest to my entire life, like my 3 like best friends, all have birthdays. Like Jake's birthday is like February 23rd, which he's a Pisces.
No shit.
You're the 15th, and Pete's the 15th. I'm a fucking fire sign. I'm an Aries. All my best friends are all Pisces. They're like within like that 2 week that span.
That's
It's
fucking
funny.
crazy, dude.
Bro, I've read my I have a book. I have a book that Justine bought me.
We
and it
have like
tells
your
me-
natal chart. Those are sick.
Yeah, she bought me a full on one that was like a few $100 or whatever. And it got out and sent me. I'm 100% comfortable with other like companionship, as in like friends, best friends, Pisces, and within that date too, which blows my mind.
Yeah,
because I'm
that's
like, how is it so accurate?
Boggling you, right? Huh.
I don't know how to. Yep, old farts. I will be 42 in like 3 weeks.
I just turned 41. Matt's a little bit older than me.
Yep, a little like 11 months. You and Jake are like the same age because he just turned 41 and you turned 41, so he's like 2 weeks older than you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Jake is. Well, you and Jake had a lot of stuff that I wish that he had a different path because he fit in so well with us, just like all the other people I was talking about. That it's sad. He got into a lot of like drugs.
Yeah.
And
Well,
stuff.
that's where a lot of creatives go, right? A lot of
Yeah.
creatives end up in drugs, and yeah, it's just easy to do. It's very easy to do.
It's easy. Listen, I'll tell you what. It's easy because even when I was driving, I mean, I never really ever had a problem. But drinking when I was younger, I could see where I would stop. I wouldn't drink over the head, but it's easy to like get messed up.
Dude, I almost had a drinking problem. I almost had one, and like I remember where the fucking line was. I would start like craving drinks.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. So like I had to stop for a while. Like luckily I have a pretty strong, as well as you do, like a really strong, what's it I'm looking for? Like a strong mind, a strong will. Like if we know if we gotta like campaign shit, we can campaign shit. And not for nothing, I do feel like that's one of the things that we carried over from our childhood to be able to use to our advantage. So not for nothing, but strong willpower is huge. But in any case, I mean, not to like suck my own dick, but like, or suck anybody's dick for that matter. Even back when I was like grappling a ton, like I was doing jujitsu like fucking crazy, and I would always like pop a nicotine gum here or there because it was fun to do, and I still do it. You know, I'll pop like a 4 milligram and I'm good. But and to answer your question, no, I never smoked. I just like nicotine. In any case, I would come home from the gym, pop a fucking, I'd pack a dip, take a shower, get nice and high, spit it out, get ready for bed, do my stretches, go to bed. And that was like a routine for a while. And I started developing, like I saw that line again to where, I'm doing this way too much, and I'm already like starting to like miss that lip pack. And it was weird, dude. It was really weird. I'm like, oh, like I need that. And so I like had to start putting my gum there to fill that void. And luckily I came out of it, but it took a while to really mitigate that. It's very fucking strange.
Well, you know where the line is. I do the same stuff with like weed. I haven't smoked weed in a while. I could just fall into deep and do whatever.
Same. Yeah.
But I feel when I get into a pattern of that, immediately I break the algorithm because the people around me that I've lost and the people that are around me that I see do these things that I know that are wrong, like I could definitely have a drink with you, fine. You could drink 4 or 5 days right in a row.
Oh, sure.
And they completely set it down for
Yes.
months. People are like,
Yep.
how do you do that?
Yep.
I do that. Well,
Yeah, it's almost like we're like flexing on ourselves. Yeah.
yeah, it's like we binge and purge.
Yeah.
Like binge and purge. Like we'll binge and purge. Like
It's
I
funny.
literally will. That's like when I play guitar. We play until our fingers bled, and then we go at it. But that's a little bit different. We are honing a craft. But I feel you because I'll have drinks and then I'll see a rhythm, I'll see a pattern, and
Yeah.
immediately in my mind's like, nope. If you keep doing that, we know that path. Stop. So
Right.
we'll campaign. I do that with dieting. Like I'll fast.
Same.
I won't eat bread. I'll look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, you're a piece of shit. I mean, I ain't even close to a piece of shit. No, I just change everything.
Yeah.
I love change.
Yeah, so-
But also,
so- So I was just going to add to that the ability to go on a campaign to break something that is feeling too good is an art in of itself. Like, just to be able to do that, like, yeah, it's willpower initially, but it's only initially that the willpower is going to do that for you. Willpower is not going to extend you months. It's not. It's not. It'll get you started, though. But
we had said that a while ago. Remember, I'm going on a diet up there. And a diet. I'm getting. I was driving back from the airport, talking to you on the phone, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go diet a campaign. I said, oh, there's McDonald's, and you were like, this is the perfect time to practice self-control. And I was like, you're right. Like, fuck you, McDonald's. It is. It's you gotta see when it's good for you. When you see things and you want to make a change, it's always in you. It's the person in the mirror. Michael, like, fucking Mr. Jackson, like, he had it down. The man in the mirror. Like, that's the only person you really have to answer for. I feel like we've been good at that. We've been good at not falling victim to ourselves.
yeah.
But we are the hardest people on ourselves. So,
Yeah, but and honestly, the only way to do it is to do it. Like talking about it's not gonna get you anywhere. It's not.
no.
I mean, look, we could have been talking about this podcast for fucking years, and it would have never happened. Like, you just got to pull the trigger and fucking do it.
Yep. I mean, I went out. We talked about it. We were doing stuff, and it was in the workings for also too. I try to get up to New York on a regular. I'll tell you what,
Flipping out.
we talked about the share file. I pulled the trigger, got the share file. We have a bunch of stuff on the share file. It's backed up. There's things on there. But how many people have we actually invited to a free share file to share and do things?
At least 20
that
people.
That didn't even sign in. The only person, I'll tell you what, I don't know Neil on like a face-to-face level, but I tell you what, one of the other people that actually signed in, did the stuff. I follow all his shit on social media, signed right in, did his shit, checked it out. What I'm saying is this: you might run into 100 people, and that's why we're an open book. I love the invitation for people. I'll always, like your term is, extend the olive branch. I always will. I'll always have it out there. But one out of like 100 you'll meet will actually be serious. Like, I'll come jam and actually be worth it.
Yeah.
Worth like, all right, cool. This is gonna be cool.
Yes.
A lot of people will show up, not have gear, or they just start playing like a day, or you can't go play a baseball game and start playing when you show up. There's practice. You got to understand things, or like playing music. You got to do it in the background.
Right.
You can't just go out and buy the nicest shit and expect to be doing really awesome.
Yeah, and that's one of the other ideas that Matt and I had, which was having guest players on some of our music. And that's going to be a thing. So KFC, I know you play some fucking drums. And Mac, I know you play the skin flute. And fucking, you know, like, there are people who we can get who, if they're willing to play, we'll get you on some tunes we're fucking working on. But, I mean, that's going to be in the future, but just to give you an idea that's what's to come. And this is just kind of the inception, you know, this is the ground level of us doing shit.
But we also we walk.
Yo, Mac, I honestly didn't even think you were still here. I'm glad you are, though.
Also, like we were saying, I would love to work with people on a bunch of different things. Because I tell you what, I have my own back catalog of music. I know you have your own back catalog of music. You majored in music, stuff like that. I feel I respect that. I look up to you. One of the main reasons why I play guitar is because you were fucking shredding motherfuckers under the table. While people were falling by the wayside, I was just grabbing a coattail and trying to learn as much as humanly possible. Being is something human. Good. I go to sleep at night instead of having anxiety. I go to sleep like I've created today. Perfect.
Yeah.
Like that's what makes me feel good. That's what makes me feel fucking good. Like when I come and visit and I come back home, it's tough. It's awesome when I get there, but then I kind of dread it during stuff. And when I leave, I wish we were closer, but I feel like that maybe. I hope like the dream level is maybe that we can create and it'll help us get out of where we are and move forward and being creative. Whatever it be writing, voiceover, cartoon, writing music, metal. We've never really written a lot of like light music, but we both love that. We've been fucking around with that a lot. And staying open and doing a lot of stuff with other people. The shit never runs dry. The art of conversation, it's always something with us. Always an open book.
Always something to talk about. Right.
Yeah, and always people come and visit as well. I think that John and that day, nice they were and that when I'm feeling good, that good aura that we're creating and collabing, like I'll tell you what, the scientific thing where two negatives don't make a positive, look at us, it's 100% because we can be really hard on ourselves, but when we're together, it's always fucking good. It's always like two really good it's like the potato sack race when you're a kid. You're lined up, I know what you're doing, and we're winning. And I feel like that's good.
Yeah, so I mean, just to kind of like parlay what Matt's saying, we want to bring that to you motherfuckers. We want you to take some of that stuff. You know, we want to give you some of that goodness. So that's really what this whole fucking thing's about. Really is.
We do that a lot in our youth. I want to do that a lot now. I want to collab. I want to meet new people, strike interest. I want people to intrigue me. I feel like community is a huge thing. The art of conversation, I feel like in Gen Z might be dying with phones and all this other shit. I feel like it's a tool, but don't forget.
Are the boomers dying of hepatitis?
Yeah. Don't forget how good things are to be in person or be in the same room and collab or like that hug hello or that really good handshake. Like the video we watched with Kurt, that would have happened. We were collabing and playing a game and fucking off. Like that doesn't happen.
Yeah, you can't script that. Yeah, you can't script that.
No, we're always creating something new. I seen that with my dad a lot. I mean, nothing against the fucking old bastard, but he would sit around and just tell these stories, the same stories I'd hear all the time. He would never like come out and make new beginnings or make new stories. I remember when I was a kid and I wanted a guitar, and he told me he didn't play guitar, so he would buy me one. It was biased, and he would sit around and tell all these stories about the same stories. Same thing with your dad. He would listen to music, smoke pot, drink, and tell the same stories. What about like keeping it flowing?
Yeah,
keeping
new
it
ones.
going.
Yeah, I do understand the pitfall because as you do get older, it seems like your fucking glory days are behind you, and for a lot of people it is. But I feel like it's due to their own arrested development. They feel like, you know, they feel that they're old, or they feel like they're kind of locked in to doing certain shit, or maybe they don't know that there are more options than there really are, and they just kind of like, I don't know, pigeonhole themselves. But like at the end of the day, you do have fucking options. You just do. You do. You just gotta be able to, I don't know, expand your horizon, kind of look past yourself sometimes, and not getting, you know, locked in your own box. Because yeah, sometimes it does feel like a little gulag you get stuck in. That's why reaching out and bouncing ideas off other people other than yourself is a good idea.
What you say that a lot of people think they get past their glory days. I read a story years ago which really intrigued me, especially when I was in my late 20s playing in the band, and then when I moved away and did things and felt like it was going to better me, and it did. And I was always open to new beginnings. Is I read the story about the KFC, the guy that made the Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
He didn't start Kentucky Fried Chicken until he was like 62. 60 fucking 2. He didn't start that fucking business.
Yeah, there's
62.
There's a ton of stories like that. Like people not doing, like, you know, quote unquote making it or whatever the fuck case may be until way later in life. Yeah. Late 40s, 50s, 60s, like whatever the case may be. And there's always fucking options.
I'm with you because there's a lot I think that are still out there, especially with people. You can always bring something good to the table, how old you are. Like, I'm not gonna go be a backer. It's not like it. And now, I feel that you still can bring good things to the table.
No shit.
No matter what. Whether it be conversation or art or music, or you can play guitar till the day you fucking die.
Yeah. Max says Morgan Freeman's first role was around 49. Yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Absolutely. Mac, you're 100% right. And I feel like, how do you know that? And here's the thing about life that's cool that Johnny says a lot to me. Always make new memories. And we do. How do I know right now that they, me or you or Mac and Johnny and how do you know there isn't a mixture that we haven't yet that's out there that gets you a little bit of exposure, that gets you a little bit of money in your pocket? Maybe it's something you do together. It doesn't get you much money, but it's a memory that you have for the rest of your life. Something that you cherish, that you think like, yeah, I can't believe that happened. That was unscripted. Mm-hmm. It doesn't happen unless you get out there and you play and you fuck around.
And there are things, speaking of which, that are like, we talk a lot about like passive income and how that's beautiful, but like passive income as where spiritual and emotional energy is the currency. Like, how fucking big is that? You know, like that's next level. Like, money can't buy those things. It just can't.
It would be nice to have something and make a beginning and do things and say you come up with a touch on another episode that I had this crazy idea that he was like, that's cool. I would love to have different writers to do things, and maybe it does hit on and make a little passive income. That's cool. That's not what I'm shooting for.
No.
But if it happens, I'm all for it. But it's not something I'm basically doing it to create, to like kind of put things down because I feel good about creating. I'm creating for me. Johnny, you're creating for you.
Yeah.
Mac, if you're doing shit, you're creating for you. That's what makes it beautiful. That you know that you're coming with the goods, not coming to pretend.
Right. Yeah, and then the last thing we're gonna do is put on a facade. Like, this is me. If you guys weren't here, you know. I mean, maybe I'd be doing something a little bit more questionable than I am now, but like, you get the idea.
Like sitting behind a fucking building with cops going up.
Like spreading my ass cheeks, you know. like mad fucking at 2 o'clock in the morning when the aliens come and fucking probe them. If you missed that story, you'll have to go back later. Yeah, or earlier. Go back earlier later.
And I got that fucking satellite on my asshole. Oh my God. Yeah, me.
Oh, it's incredible.
Dude, and by the way, I love fucking Morgan Freeman. His voiceover is amazing.
Yo, Scott's ready for it. And you know what? Thank you.
Thank you. I'll take it. Listen, at least get me like that cheap whatever wine, that bottle of wine. What's that bottle of wine that Kurt likes?
Yeah, what was that? Hold on.
I was gonna get it at Costco yesterday, but I didn't.
Fuck. What was it?
$10 for that wine. It's so good though. Dude,
it is good.
So
Hold on, I'm looking at shit up. Hold on.
I hated wine, and Kurt's like, you gotta try this wine. And I mean, like, that's a great wine. I ate like 2 pounds of cheese in that wine at your house, remember?
Yep.
You're like, you ate this shit for a week.
Yep.
Listen, that shit I took is probably from that cheese I ate like 6 months ago.
Yeah, you definitely blocked up. Was it a Cab Sav? Like, what kind of wine was it? Was it a regular table wine? I can't remember. It wasn't Josh. Although Josh makes some pretty good cheaper wine. That's actually my girlfriend's favorite. She loves that Josh shit, and I do too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it's my favorite.
I'll tell you what, the one that he showed me is definitely my favorite. I mean, I'm not really a wine connoisseur, and I don't know the names of shit. I know the label.
Dude, what the
It
fuck?
was like black and red.
Yeah, I do remember that. What the fuck?
You
was it?
remember we talked about it. It was great with the cheese, and he brought it over. It was great. That man does have impeccable taste. I'll tell you what, that dude can cook. I know you can cook. I haven't been cooking as much. Like Justine can definitely cook. She makes a lot of the food here. I mean, I can definitely cook, but when he makes steaks and shit, man, he did a great job. Except for the time he like wanted to eat the bacon like raw. He was a meatball. You're like cook that?
Yeah, that's a little weird. I want my bacon cooked.
I want my bacon crispy. Like I want crispy bacon. I don't want to be able to pick it up in its fluff.
Oh, Apothic Red. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, that is good. It is honestly good.
Easy.
Yeah,
If you let it breathe a little bit,
it will
it's
fuck you.
fantastic.
Yeah, it'll fuck your ass.
Oh, definitely. That's why my ass is out every night.
Stretched out over that
My
fucking
ass.
750 milliliter wine bottle.
Seen that fucking shit that came out of my ass?
What?
Holy fucking grail. Look like a frog.
I wonder what the what is the alcohol content on that?
Oh, fuck up.
I feel like it's like fairly high for a wine anyway. Well, they don't want to tell me, so I guess we'll never know.
I'll find it. Optic red blend. Do. 13.5.
Yeah, it's up there.
It's up there.
I had a
That's-
glass, so I haven't really been drinking lately because I'm on like a low carb diet. But I had a glass of wine and it fucked my stomach up.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta, if you're gonna do anything, you gotta have beer. Listen, that beer. What's that beer? For the record, for episode 2.
Oh.
What is the beer that you drank in the white bottle with the elephant that literally you get fucking high?
Yo, fuck your ass. That. Oh, what happened to Matt? Oh, there he is. Yo, that's the Delirium.
Delirium.
Yep, Delirium. You
That
guys
on
never.
the
Yo,
level.
Delirium Nocturne is so fucking good. And you're like, oh, well, it's like kind of a low percent. Well, I mean, it's not for beer, but it's kind of like a low percent in general. Drink a bottle of that and fucking call me. You're gonna be talking crazy shit.
It's on the level. It's on the level of the Green Fairy juice, bro.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Remember when I bought that? Remember we had it that night? You were like, "Dude, it's great." I'm fucked up.
Yeah, man, it's very strange because it's not just an alcohol high. It's like you took a huge fucking bong rip of like some good ass like sativa, and you like hit 2 or 3 shots of like Macallan's 12. It fucking hits night. I don't know. There's something about it. It's very special.
What was that? Did I do a shot of Metallica? What was that?
Yeah, that blackened whiskey.
Yo, that black
Dude.
whiskey had me sit up because I was like, yo, I'm so fucked up. I slept on the couch sleeping up because I was like, if I lay down, I'm gonna die.
Yo, when we drank that, there was a point in time where I'm like, I don't know, dude, like I felt like, I don't know if I'm gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's not a good feeling. Yo, you just don't.
Not a good feeling. It's like, oh my god, overdid it.
Yup, I had that feeling that night.
I'm like, oh, listen, somebody's driving the ER. We're both fucked up. We're both the ER. Like, what happened? We're like, we need shots. We're old. I feel like that. I think if you do shots or anything we do, like we drink Guinness, because we both love Guinness. I feel like we should get down to the studio and just play music and get fucked up and see what happens. I think that would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, maybe we could do that when you come up next.
Yeah, go down, jam, play some Lotto, and drink beers. the oh man, that could get crazy.
Yeah, it could get a
We
little
need,
nuts.
we definitely need someone to give us the DD. Because who knows who knows what's gonna come out? Because we can write stuff on our own. I think that'd be fun. That'd be a super live. If we could figure out how to stream, that would be hilarious.
That would be.
That would be super funny. Episode 8, live at the studio. Who knows? Well, listen, we'll probably we'll get Kurt down there because he'll probably fall over, fuck something up. He'll stop in the middle and polish all his cymbals. Like he'll pull out like a car buffer.
Fucking car buffer.
Dude, he's always doing for that.
Oh, you're breaking the fuck up right now. Alright, we back? Son of a fuck.
Hold on, reconnecting my camera. Boom. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh.
It gets glitchy. I don't know why the fuck it fucking does that, but
We're gonna need some subscribers so we can up our internet on both our ends.
ugh, son of a bitch. That was 2 hours already.
Damn.
We're only supposed to go an hour. That was 2.
We're right around a minute.
Yeah, we would have talked that extra hour anyway. Might as well keep it, right?
Yeah.
Do the duck. Quack. Quack.
So good. And for the people in chat,
Except Scott. Scott's making a fucking ruckus.
God's getting it.
Yeah, Scott don't fuck around.
One time.
Hey! Oh, Mac wants a questionable story. I feel like this whole fucking episode's been questionable stories.
No, listen. The question was okay. The war. He took.
All right, hold on. Hold on, Matt. You're breaking up. Try to do it again. Here, let me turn this shit all the way down. You know what? Let me close all this shit. And
That lag.
all right, try it now.
Okay, you got me.
Yes.
So the story that you should give them is the story about when you were talking to your mom and she came home and you were on the front stoop.
I think I might have told this. Mac, if you've heard this one already, just say next, okay? So it just fits. It fits. It's on brand, I should say, for this evening. So in any case, my mom lived here, and she would always like be back and forth to her boyfriend's house, and it was the weekend that she was at her boyfriend's house. So it was like me, my buddy Scott, Johnny, my girlfriend at the time, and there was like 2 other people. I can't remember who they were exactly. But anyway, so we're hanging out, listening to music, drinking way too much, and it's starting to near the end of the night, and I go out on the stoop. So like right over there. That's like facing like a major fucking. That's a major like highway. Route 7. Yeah. So I'm sitting out on the stoop, and I hear someone like choking, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, someone's vomiting. So I'm like, okay, so whoever the fuck's on the side of my house had way too much, and they're kind of venturing around, kind of doing what I'm doing, going outside and getting some fresh air. So I take notice of my fucking buddy Scott. Scott is just fucking coming around the corner, done vomiting. I'm like, you all right? He's like, oh my god, I feel fucking terrible. I just got done puking, this, that, and the other. I'm like, yeah, no shit, I heard you. So he goes in the house and he crashes. I stay out there for a little longer, and it fucking dawns on me like, all right, like, yo, I'm not feeling so fucking hot either. And I don't know if like the Scott episode kind of like triggered me, but like my stomach's feeling real terrible right now. And I'm like, all right, so fuck, I'm either gonna puke or I'm gonna shit right now. and I don't know if I'm gonna make it into the house. Turns out it's a shit. So I take a couple steps off the fucking steps, pull down my pants, take a huge fucking shit on the front lawn. Pull my pants up, go inside, wash my ass, whatever. the next morning rolls around. It's, I don't know, probably fucking 11:30 by the time I get out of bed. And I notice my mom's in the kitchen, and she's like doing dishes. So I come out. My friends are kind of like scattered, and my mom goes, "Oh, hey John, you know, like you're like one of your friends like were out like outside or you know, like she was like really like like she didn't know how to like ask me if me or one of my friends took a shit on the lawn." But she was like, yeah, I was like walking the dog, and like I noticed that like there was like, you know, and I'm like, no, like what are you talking about? And I knew at that moment that she knew that I took a huge shit on the lawn, because there's no way that the fucking dog did it, or the dog was like this big, and it was like a fucking meat. It was a meatloaf. It was a fucking. So like. At that point, I feel like, yeah, she never treated me the same after that.
It's like why? We're very sporadic people. Like, you don't fuck around with shit on your lawn.
And like, I'd be lying if I said that was the first time I shit on somebody's lawn. Yeah, she abandoned me. Yeah.
I feel like it's for this episode. I probably won't talk about shit long, but when I was really young, the big only had one bathroom on one of 9, so it was winter time, and somebody was in the bathroom. And I had to shit real bad, so I went downstairs in the basement, and my dad used to have all types of like tools and paint containers and stuff. So one of the new like paint cans, the metal ones with the top on it, I just popped the top open and shit in it when I was a little kid. And I shit in it, and then immediately I didn't want anybody to know. So when you're a kid, I just up with it. Kid. You forget. You're a young kid. You're a fucking sporadic. You're a space brain. So, like months later, my dad's in the basement. We're doing cleaning, and he opens the fucking paint can, and they're shitting it, man. And he's so furious. He's like, "Who the fuck shitting paint can?" And it was like me and my brothers. I'm like, "Yo, I never told anybody 'cause I don't want to get beat. I shit in one of the paint cans."
I wish I could see the look on your face when you both found out that there was shit in the paint can, because you fucking forgot, obviously. Oh, that's mine.
6 months, and they opened up. They were like, "Okay, we're gonna mix paint, bro. Turds, like, dude." And you're a little kid, you shit these little turds, and like he's like, "Who the fuck shit in this paint can?" Like, he was so mad. And I'm like, Who shit in the paint can? Fucking scumbag.
Yo, all right, I got another quick shit story because I fucking horrified my girlfriend about 3 weeks ago. Right, so we have this funny thing we say, like if either of us got to take a shit, it's Duke on deck. So I'm like, yo, baby, Duke on deck, and she knows what that means. But in case, we're like sitting here on the couch, and she's like, Duke on deck, and I'm like, oh. So she goes into the bathroom, and I'm like, oh fuck, I got a shit too. I must have made some ass blasting coffee, like something that was just like really intense. But yeah, she's in there. I'm like, fuck, where am I? I gotta go. All right, it's broad daylight out. So I take the fucking garbage can, I take a shit in the garbage, bring it outside, I walk back in, and she's like, what the fuck did you just do? I'm like, what? What the fuck did you just do? Like, I had to take a shit and you were in there, and I had to fuck. She's like, you shit in the garbage? Yeah, fucking kill me. And that was also the time that I lost respect with not only my mother but my girlfriend.
It's so fucking. Oh, Max said the life is full, is rich, full of oysters. It is. It really is.
Yo, I'm fucking sweating right now.
One man's fun is another's hell.
It sure is.
I love riding the cusp.
And she loves when I blow my nose into my fucking like cum rags. That's what this is. So now you guys know that.
Justine will trip out. I'll wake up in the middle of the night on bed and I'll like he's gonna be okay. Take my nose. She's like, I'll wash it where I don't give a fuck. When we were kids, we'd be out skateboarding. I literally remember all the time me and you were congested and we'd literally blow our nose on the inside of our sleeves, dude, and just keep wearing the same shirt.
Funny Greg story. Here's a funny fucking Greg story, bud. For those of you who don't know, Greg was like a great friend of ours. He died way too young. But anyway, I had cum rags, and I have had cum rags for a very long time. This is nothing new. And I forget what the fuck we were doing. I think we just finished swimming or, I don't know, spraying each other with the hose or whatever the fucking case may be. And Greg's like, yo, dude, like, hey, you got another shirt I can wear? Because mine's wet. I'm like, yeah, dude, of course I do. I gave one of my cum shirts, and he didn't fucking know until like 6 hours later.
He's like pulling it apart.
So mad, dude. So mad. And like, you can't blame the guy. But I gave one of my fucking cum shirts to wear. He's wearing the fucking thing around all goddamn day. And I can finally tell him. And just the look on his face of just sheer fucking horror. I might as well came right in his face. You know what I mean? It'd probably be less traumatizing.
That reminds me of the time you guys bet me I wouldn't jerk off and come over that chick's stereo, stereo. And then it became like everybody come on her mom's stereo. Like this fucking $2,500 stereo. She's out of town. I got the key. With me and like 3 other people are fucking just taking turns jerking off and coming on this lady's stereo for no fucking reason.
Oh my god.
Fuck dicks.
We were so fucking dirty. We were so dirty.
It's so fucked up.
It's pretty fucked up.
I still laugh. I'm like, fucking dude, the twisted shit we did.
Yeah. I wouldn't trade it for the fucking world.
I wouldn't trade. The memories I got are fucking fantastic. They're above. Usually our story where we're laughing and everybody else is like, what?
Yeah, you might be doing that right now, listening to this.
Yeah, you're jerking your beef.
I was thinking me mortified, but yeah, I guess you could be technically slapping it around and maybe mortification gets you off. I don't know.
Jerking the beef. Hey, right out. So you have those thoughts.
Yeah. So sleep tight because Matt won't.
My ass will be out.
Yeah, it's gonna be out and ready for business.
Oh my god, I'll tell you what, now that we talk about that, I always remember Ryan Mulberry mooning everyone, but then I remember Frank Fernandez, we were really young. Frank was actually, and Frank used to pull his ass out and yell, "Bear ass fart!" And he used to fart with his bare ass out. It would be him, Mark Miller, Eddie Dennis, me, like you, and you'd be like, "Bear ass fart!" Like, I'm like, dude.
Yeah, so many people just got doxxed this episode. It's fucking hilarious. Everybody's getting doxxed. Oh, fucking hell. Well, guys, we're going to leave you with those thoughts. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. And when you don't want to think about it, I'm sure you'll be thinking about it. So
Make clips and share them on here. Like all the weird stuff. Make us out there to be weirdos. Thank you. Big little split thing.
Accidentally recorded that story? Yeah, I'm sure it's accidental for sure.
I don't care what you record, what you put out. Fucking perfect content's content. This is all no filter. The art of conversation. This is the beauty of it.
Yeah, nobody's safe, not even ourselves. Not even.
100%. Like, be.
Oh, holy fuck. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. Always fucking awesome. Always fucking awesome having you, Mac. Awesome having you. More lab streams. Start streaming. Use it as content. Exactly. And yeah, we'll catch up with you guys fucking soon. We're gonna post this shit to YouTube, and yeah, we'll see you guys real soon. So fucking stay hard, stay loose, and whatever fuck else, float your boat.
Yep, guys. Thanks for watching.
All right, good night, everybody. Take care.